Previously on Tomb Raider Chronicles. Yeah, look at this guy. He has a butthole for a face. Or for a mouth. That is awesome. And with that, our stories continue. Welcome back everyone to the Tomb Raider Marathon. I'm Jonathan Wolf, and ladies and gentlemen, in this video we're going to be continuing on with Tomb Raider Chronicles as we're moving to the second level of the Ireland chapter, and that is Labyrinth. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, if Deep Sea Dive didn't exist, I would honestly say that this is without question the shortest level in the game, because this level, yeah, it's really short. It's also pathetically easy. Okay, so here we go. So in the last video, we entered the chapel where Father Patrick told us to go into. And the first thing we're gonna go is we're gonna go behind where we started and enter this door, because somehow Palpatine returned. Although now he's a ghost. Yeah, that was weird. Okay, so yeah, you may notice that this weird Palpatine-looking skeleton ghost went through this door and interacted with that little ornament on that seat. And yeah, basically our objective is to open that door. Now, if we go to the other side of the chapel, you will notice that right here we have these 3 buttons, which, yeah, basically we have a puzzle similar to underneath the Sphinx. Now, to be completely honest, I have no idea how to properly get the solution. But basically the correct order to push the buttons is you want to press the button on the middle, then the button on the left, and finally the button on the right. Now, unlike underneath the Sphinx, if you press the buttons on the incorrect order, nothing will happen. The buttons will just reset. But once you press all 3 buttons, we're going to get the cinematic. And we're going to see 2 things that happen. The first thing is that this door is now open. But as you can see, we get the Skelly. And there's actually a good reason, because if we turn around, yeah, you will see that we got these ghost skeletons that if we get near them, they're going to cut us in half. And yeah, basically when you get near them, they'll be more visible and they'll just try to whack you with their sword. Now you may also notice we have this pedestal with some stuff. But let's ignore that. Instead, let's just go ahead and go through that door that we saw. Now, to get back without taking damage is pretty simple. What you want to do is you want to go to the right. And then you want to go around this pillar to dodge this 3rd skelly you can kind of see. And then once you get to this point, we just want to hug this bench. And then we can actually go into the door. So yeah, with that said, so let's go ahead and see what this ornament's all about. Okay then, that was definitely a thing. Now, where the Skelly is, we also have a small med pack, and where that little ornament was, we got bone dust. And yeah, basically, once we get the bone dust, we want to take it back to that pedestal we saw where the buttons were. Now, right over here behind this door, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. But there's actually a large med pack behind the door, and at the end of that hallway, there's actually a hole where you can put your hand on, and that hole will actually take you to the first secret of the level. So yeah, let's go ahead and get whacked on the face, but not take damage. Okay, that is definitely something that happened. And yeah, basically we just want to go back the way we came. And yeah, with that said, let's go ahead and use the bone dust. Now, when you put the bone dust, we're gonna do some fire, and after a couple of seconds, we're gonna get a ghost eye view, I guess. But we'll see that every skeleton, or the skeletons, will now burn up. So I guess we liberated their skelly souls, I guess, or something. I don't know. All right, so that's awesome. So now we can freely walk through this chapel again. And by putting the bone dust, what it did is that it also opened this door right here. Now, to my left, there is actually a slide, and that's actually the way to go. However, before we go down there, we have this opening right in front of us. And you can kind of see it, but there's actually a lever right here. And by pulling this lever, we're going to open that door in that room where we got the bone dust and the small med pack. So yeah, right here in this room. And yeah, right over here we got the door that opened. And in here we got a large med pack. And through this hole in the wall, we got the first secret of the level. Which is awesome. Oh, come on, Laura. Alright, so now that we're done with that, we are pretty much done with this chapel area. So let's go ahead and slide down. And I'm also going to just drop down and immediately fall into the water. And we're going to drop safely. And yeah, we're going to avoid the bats as they deal damage to us. This level is really not that hard to do without using a med pack. In fact, I did mention that this and the previous level are very easy to do without using a med pack. Okay, so we saw that cutscene of of Ghost Palpatine, and yeah, basically you can actually follow him to the top if you want. However, yeah, if you go there, you're gonna be at a dead end. So, yeah. Now you may also notice in that cutscene that we did saw a book that he passed by, and basically that book is the ultimate goal for this section. And I guess basically this is the titular labyrinth. Now the first thing we want to do is we want to climb up these steps, and then we're going to go into the first opening we see. And right over here we got ourselves a small med pack. And over there in the distance we have a lever. However, instead of going for the lever, we want to go to the left, because over here we have this ledge we can jump and grab and go around on the right. And this is important because going through here will give us access to the second secret of the level. So let's go ahead and pull up, tumble, and then just do a running jump. And yeah, basically when we get to this point, we can claim the second secret of the level. Alright, so now we have to go back the way we came, and now we can go and pull that lever. Okay, so the idea of this maze, or I guess this labyrinth, is that we have 4 different towers. And each tower is represented by a symbol that is next to the entrance. So for example, let me go back here and just show you. So for example, the tower we came through, we have this demon face, and basically where Palpatine Ghost went through a door with those faces right there. So we got a triple face right there, and as you can see over there, we got these fighting guys, and then on the other side, I don't know if I can show it, but there's actually gonna be a guy with a spear. And basically what we have to do is we have to try to find a way to get to the tower with the triple face symbol, and also try to get to that area where the book was. Now this lever right here, what it's going to do is going to spin this thing that we're inside, and it's basically going to give us access to a new area in the labyrinth. And as you can see, it will also rotate other areas in this labyrinth. Now, even though the cutscenes show that this bridge turned into that thing with the spear, it actually showed that we're in this area with the two brawlers. So yeah, I don't understand why that cutscene was wrong, but whatever. But yeah, basically right here we want to climb up, and no, we're good. And then what we want to do is we want to go into the first direction again, in the first door we see again. And yeah, as you can see, we're now in this blue room, which looks pretty awesome. And here we have a lever. However, we don't want to pull this lever because the lever we pulled in the other spinning junction is actually the only lever we have to pull to complete this labyrinth. But yeah, right here we're gonna go into the warrior tower, as I'm gonna call it actually. And then what you want to do is we want to climb again. Now the way to go is to the right. However, if we continue going up, there we have this little cubby area with a small med pack. So let's go ahead and pick this guy up. And with that, let's fail to spin. Okay. And right over here, we are going to emerge on the green junction. But also, we're going to claim, or we're going to get to the end of the labyrinth, and also claim I want to say the demon book? No, the bestiary. No. Yes, Lara, it is the bestiary. Now, by picking up the bestiary, we're going to open that door where Ghost Palpatine came from. And funny enough, that cutscene with Ghost Palpatine is actually the last time we're going to see him. So, yeah, no more Ghost Palpatine. Now, as soon as you get into this room, we're going to see these light wisps that are going to... They're not going to hurt you, but where they are, there's actually a large med pack. And basically, these guys will light your way up the top. And yeah, basically they're going to just go to the top and basically say like, "Hey, come this way." However, before we go there, if you notice, there's actually a crawl space over there, and you can kind of see it, but there's actually a gold rose at the end of that hallway. And basically, what you want to do is you want to jump. You want to do a standing jump for this monkey bar, and then we want to make it to this crawl space that is down here. Now, the good thing about the light wisps that we saw is that A, they're not going to hurt you, but also they're going to wait for you. So yeah, they're not going to like leave you. They're not gonna go away eventually. It's not like the fireflies from Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3, which is awesome. And as you can see right here on the distance, we can go over here and claim the third and final secret of the level. So yeah, if we check our statistics, we're going to see that we got secrets 3 of 3. And if we check our timex, we should have 24 out of the 36 secrets. So that is awesome. And yeah, with that, we are 3 more secrets to go, and we're done with this chapter. So that is awesome. Alright. So let's go ahead and jump out of here. We're going to drop safely, so there's no worries on that. And now we gotta get to the top. And as you can see, the wisps are... Okay, they just left us. Okay, never mind. So they don't wait for you. How rude of you. How rude of them. Good lord. Alright. But I can see, so there's no problem. Okay, so now we're just gonna make a running jump to this point. And now we're gonna enter the final section of the level. So once we get to the top, when we slide down, we're going to get into another maze. However, this one is pretty simple. But also, these lights, or these light wisps, are going to show you the way. Now, when you start this labyrinth, you're going to get chased by a werewolf. However, this guy is pathetically easy, and yeah, basically this whole maze in quotation marks is pretty simple. But yeah, basically once you make this jump, if we go over here to the right, yeah, we finished. We finished the maze, and here we can claim a large med pack for all our troubles. And yeah, once we get over here, if we go into that opening where the sarcophagus was, similar to Tomb Raider 4, we end the level. She slipped on a ghost banana peel.
Good Lord, girl, it's me. I've enough on my plate without you making me jump out of my skin and all.
Your hair.
What about me hair?
It's white.
Aye, that'd be right. I was detained by some unpleasant fellas from down below. Gave me quite a fright. That's why I wasn't at the chapel. But I can see you've kept yourself busy. Anyways, let's get you out of here and back to safety.
Wow, he was so frightened that his hair turned white. That is awesome. I wish my hair did that when I play horror games. Oh man. Actually no, I do like my brown hair. I don't want to be, I mean hell, it would be better to not paint my hair white every time I animate myself, you know? But yeah, with that said, that is it for Labyrinth. Yeah, and as I'm seeing this right here, not counting Deep Sea Dive, this is the shortest level we've done so far. That is insane. That is kind of disgusting, actually. But yeah, with that said, that is going to be it for this episode of the Tomb Raider Marathon. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all so much for watching this episode. And next time we meet, we're going to be moving on to the third and final level of the Ireland section. And that is the Old Mill. And this is, yeah, I'm just gonna say this is probably my least favorite level in the entire, not only in this chapter, but also in this entire game. But until then, this is Jonathan Wolf, and I will see you all in the next video. Take it easy, everyone.